Oh, good. We're here for you. With me and you. On our point of view. At 5 o'clock. You're North London. The podcast crew. A week in review. We're here for you. Yeah. Our point of view. How about you? Hooray! Hooray!
Community Focus is an art centre for children and adults with disabilities. We are based in the Borough of Barnet, North London, and offer a selection of creative and well-being activities for all ages.
In the room we have
Jonathan,
Andrea.
James.
Amia.
and Philip.
Woo!
In this episode, we'll be talking about education, lost and found cat, meow, Stephen Wiltshire,
Yes.
and much, much more. Let's go! Woo! Jonathan, what sort of lessons do you have?
Well, there's an awful lot to say on the subject, really. For me personally, I always made sure, to represent my school in the best way. And I was always, making sure my shirt was tucked in, my tie was tied and everything. It's the least I could do. And people would make fun of me for that in the end.
What are your teachers like? Yeah.
My teachers barely noticed me, really.
And also, Jonathan, did you have many friends?
My friends were mostly in different classes, so I didn't see them during classes, so a lot of the time, my time in school was very lonely.
Yes.
So, Jonathan, can I just ask you a question?
Sure.
What sort of lessons did you have? Did you learn?
We had the standard stuff that everybody has, maths, English and all that. Yeah, well, my favourite, it was really any kind of class that allowed for some creativity, really.
Yes.
I think that'd probably be my best answer to that question.
Yes.
Yeah, as long as creativity was involved, I was there for it.
What was your favourite hobby?
Well, back during my school years, it was playing video games. Yeah, that was probably my biggest hobby out of everything I did.
Yes.
Yeah. And did you like sport?
Couldn't stand sport.
Couldn't you? Oh, I see. How about TV?
Back in the old days of school, Doctor Who, Star Trek, things like that I like to watch. Nerdy things.
Any scary teachers?
My PE teacher was a very, very scary guy, but
Yes.
at some point I think somebody told him that I was terrified of him, and then one day he sort of took me to the side and he actually made me feel a lot better because he didn't realise that he was scaring me so much. So he did take me to the side and explain that he shouts just to make himself heard, and he likes me, and he noted what a good student I was and all that. And after that, I felt a lot better around him.
Yes.
That's
really,
nice. That's really
That's
good.
really positive. Yeah.
That's really nice. Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Gosh, what a nice teacher.
College was a different scenario. That was something. I think college probably had my favourite teacher of all time. Yeah, my favourite teacher, and who was also a funny teacher. Yeah, he was a very caring teacher, and he was a very understanding teacher. He would always note whenever there was something boring to discuss. He'd always say, "I know this is the boring part.
Oh.
I'll try to get done as quickly as possible so we get to the interesting stuff."
Yeah.
And of course, he'd open up the class during breaks so anybody who needed to catch up could catch up.
Mm-hmm.
He'd always, set some time aside to help and all that. He was a very caring teacher. What was your education like, Philip?
Right, I went to a school in Haringey called Bell Road School in Haringey near Tottenham. And I went to the nursery school first, then the junior one first, next. And in the top junior one, I did French,
Yes.
history,
Yes.
geography, science, RE,
Yes.
and if anyone know what RE stands for, religious education. And I did French, bonjour,
Yes.
and I know my numbers up to 13 French.
Yes.
I know 3 French songs.
Yes.
Au clair de la lune, mon ami Peru, Freedom was a butter, boy me and wool. Can't remember the rest.
Oh, that was great.
But yeah, and I've been to France, I've been to Boulogne and Lourdes,
Yes.
and the French food is lovely,
Yes.
especially the French bread croissants.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Correct.
and I know my numbers up to 30 French.
Yes. Yes.
Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and so on. I had some nice teachers. I went to college as well. I went to Lancaster for a year.
Yes.
And I really enjoyed it up there when I was 16.
Well done.
Yeah.
What did you think of the food you got in school?
Oh, the food. My favourite food when I was at school, my favourite food was shepherd's pie.
Oh, okay.
I had second helpings of shepherd's pie when I was at school.
Very good.
My favourite food.
Nice.
Oh yes, very nice.
Any
Yes.
funny names? Any funny teacher names?
Oh, there was a teacher called Mr. Wolf.
Wolf.
Wolf. Oh!
It's a
Oh
goal.
no.
Yeah.
Did you all do that sound when you
Yeah,
Oh, poor,
yeah.
Corridor.
Poor Mr. Wolf.
yeah, but I love school. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a PP. Do
Yes.
you know what PP stands for?
People person.
The people,
Yes, Jonathan, yes.
People, yes.
I've got more friends since I left home.
Yes.
Left home when I was 34,
Yes.
and look at me now. 28 years I left home.
Okay.
I had a teacher in my school called Mr. Crapper.
Oh my god, did he smell?
Mr. Crapper.
Did he smell it? Eh?
So, Amir, what did you enjoy about school?
I went to Barnet College before, Barnet College Southgate, yes. I did the computers, the ceramic, and painting.
What were your teachers like?
He's very funny, yes. He's very friendly, yes.
What food did you enjoy in school?
I like fish and chips burger.
Did you make any friends in school?
Yes, I do, yes. But it's Babak, my friend before, Babak.
Oh, Babak from the podcast club.
Yes, it's kind of Barnet College for a long time ago, yes.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, well, that was fascinating. Thank you all so much. Anything we'd like to see moving forward in
Yes.
how schools are?
You think schools have got better?
The better, yes.
Well, from what I've heard,
From what you heard, yes.
I think they're trying to improve. Whether they are or not, I don't think anyone here can really tell.
Yes.
You know. But I think some improvement I would like to see is I'd like it if they could try to pay more attention to the quiet students.
Yes.
You know, I myself was a very, very quiet
Yes.
student, and I wish that maybe some more attention was given to me, because my diagnosis of various
Yes,
things
yes,
wasn't
yes.
discovered until only about 5 or 6 years ago,
Yes.
and I'm 31 now. So.
Yes.
Can I ask you a question, Jonathan?
Sure.
Did the doctor find out anything about you at all before this now?
No, it took a long time to get anything going.
Okay.
Yeah, my parents and my aunt had to do some stuff to
Yes.
get things going. Before then, because nobody ever really noticed me, my
Yes.
problems were unnoticed.
It's terrible, isn't it,
Really,
Jonathan?
it's
It really is.
really sad.
It really is sad.
Yeah.
Very sad, yes.
Yeah.
So your
You're fine.
education is not good. Is
Could
it?
be better, yeah.
Could be better, yeah.
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 I tried, but you know, there's only
It's
so
not
far you
easy.
can get when things are the way they are, and you know, the school system doesn't quite know what to do with you.
Yes.
But the most important thing, Jonathan, first thing is your parents should know about all your
Yes,
situation.
Your
Your da-
father, your
your-
mom.
Your parents should know.
They just sort of took me the way I was in the
Yes.
end, and
They don't blame you on. They don't blame you on for your disability or anything.
no, they are a bit regretful that I do, but
Yes.
you know, they don't blame me or anything, which is
Yes.
something I'm thankful for at least.
Yes.
You know, my mum said she did look into it at one point, but apparently the schools weren't interested in following up or something. They had bigger problems or something.
Yes.
Do you think schools would do it now?
I think, based on what I've heard, I think there is a slightly greater chance, which is good.
Yes.
But I do think there are always going to be some kids that are going to be, you know, falling by the wayside. You know,
Yes.
I wouldn't want them to. I wouldn't want them to go through what I went through.
If you went back to Jonathan then, and now you know now, what would you say to him?
Ooh, that's
That's a good one.
That's
Yeah.
a very, very big question. There's a
Yeah.
lot, really.
Yes.
I would tell the me that was going through school that it's
Yes.
okay to ask for help.
Yes.
I didn't ask for help, and I regret not doing so.
Mm.
That
Yes.
make sure to plan more for future eventualities,
Yes.
and don't let the things that get you down, you know,
No.
keep you down.
No.
Yes.
Can I just say something? Ask you say something to you, John.
Sure,
Jonathan.
go ahead.
If you don't ask for anything, you don't get anything.
Yes.
You don't stand up for yourself either.
Yeah.
Be strong. Yes.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Be strong. Yes.
And I think, you know, some of the listeners that be listening to this
Be
one
strong.
Yeah, they will.
find
Be
it's really
strong.
important.
Be
And I
strong.
think
Yeah.
absolutely, especially people who also feel that they're quiet by
Yes.
nature.
Yes.
I think it can be hard when you're quiet,
It's not easy. No.
living in a loud world.
Yeah.
It's not
So it's
easy.
even more important to speak up.
And ask for help, even though it's really hard to ask for help, especially in school.
It's not
Yeah,
easy.
Oh, it's
yeah.
really
It's
Yeah.
not easy. No.
terrifying.
It's not easy. No.
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 You know, you've got a classroom for 30 children.
Mm.
Scary.
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
And what if you've got
And
teachers
can I
that's
just
scary?
ask you something, Jonathan? When you go out, how do people react towards you?
For me, people ignore me, really. I'm a ghost around a lot of people, you know.
Oh. Mm.
Yeah, I've always been kind of a ghost around people.
We can definitely see you, yeah.
Yes.
Hey?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
see you here loud and
We can hear you. Yeah,
clear.
of
We
course
can
we
hear
can.
you. We can see you.
And I can imagine, Jonathan, you were very quiet when you were before you came to this group.
Yes.
Yes, I was extremely quiet.
And how do you find it now being here?
It's a complicated question to really think about. It's a journey with me, and
Yes.
talking more and improving my confidence so I can speak
Yeah.
more. You know, trying to speak more for this is a journey I'm trying to progress with.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's varying results.
Yes.
Well, I think you're all doing brilliantly.
Yeah.
Thank
So-
you.
Amazing.
Let's-
Hey!
The good news!
Well, the good news is that after a cat was left, well, it was accidentally put into an Amazon box to be shipped. It was still alive after being in that box for 6 days.
Oh.
Yes.
Apparently, if the pictures are anything to go by, it was quite a big cat. If I were that cat, I wouldn't be the same after coming out of that box. I would not be a happy cat.
6 days.
6 days in a box.
Yeah, with
I
no
mean-
food or water apparently.
Yep, no food or water.
Could the cat stand up or stretch or anything?
No, it seems to be just
Water, no.
curled in this box. If this is the box it's talking about.
Does this cat have a name?
Apparently it's Gallina. Gallina.
If somebody put you in a box, and where would you like it yourself to be shipped?
Ooh, where would that be?
What would surprise you?
Yeah.
Because you're not often surprised, Jonathan. So, what would really surprise you if you were to come out of a box?
A place I wanted to actually be. That's what would surprise me.
Yeah.
Because, if I were to suddenly find myself in a box being shipped somewhere, I could only hope I don't wind up somewhere terrible.
Yes.
What about in a space shuttle?
I think my feelings on that would be mixed, I will admit. Yeah. I'd hope there were some holes poked into it. I hope it's not, airtight.
Apparently it wasn't airtight, apparently. It was like a little gap.
Oh yeah, but in my case.
Oh, in your case?
Yeah. It's probably,
Yeah.
How long do you think you would survive on that water?
I think it's only about 2 or 3 days without
Yeah,
water.
without water it's not long at all. With water you can go on for...
Weeks. Yeah.
Would you just lick your own sweat to keep
I don't think that'd be enough though.
Where would you like to end up, Phil, if you were to come out of a box?
I would like to Africa.
Africa?
Yes. Namibia.
Okay.
You'd like to
Go
open
in
the box?
Be landed on the trees.
Yeah.
I love animals, I like my...
I do the same. Yeah.
What would you do if you were in a box, right? And it opened up and it was on a stage.
Wow.
What would you do?
Ta-da!
Yeah, I'd stay in there. I just went to the show was over.
Close the little cardboard door.
Andrea, what would you do if you were down in the box and you landed in somewhere? Where would you go and what would you do?
Let me say. Maybe somewhere in the sky.
Oh.
Okay.
On a cloud.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Quite a heavy cloud.
Would you rather be really tiny or really big?
Really big.
Oh, okay.
Like big
Yeah.
as a house.
Like
I mean,
Godzilla?
Yeah. Yeah, if I was really tiny, then
Be more vulnerable.
I'm more vulnerable, yeah.
But you could hide there. No one would find you.
Oh yeah, you
See
can hide
where you
those.
would.
Yeah.
But yeah, then that's all I'd be doing, wouldn't it? I'd just be hiding forever.
That's true.
Hiding
If you're
forever.
big, then everyone's going to notice you.
Would you rather wake up with a neck like a giraffe,
Yes, this is one.
or ears like an elephant?
Neck of a giraffe, really? Yeah. That way,
I can see you with the neck of a giraffe.
if you have either way, people are going to make fun of you. But if you're a giraffe, at least you'll be able to hear them less.
But if you had ears like an elephant, you could just wrap yourself up your own ears.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking about that. Yeah.
Would anyone here like a tail? Like a pig's tail or a kangaroo tail?
Kangaroo.
Or like a big bushy tail, like a big fox tail.
Oh, fox, yes.
Oh,
Or a tail with a sting in it.
Oh! Scorpio.
Yeah.
And then if someone annoys you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're dead.
I tell you, fireflies, they've got their bums light up.
Oh, is that bums that lights
Yeah. They're amazing. They've got little lights in their
Yes.
buttocks.
Yes.
It's because they're always at the gym.
Yeah.
Getting a glow up.
I can see something like that coming.
And now we have
Art
Focus. Imagine having a mind and a memory that captures everything, every little detail that you can draw it down.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about an amazing artist who's autistic. His name is Stephen Wiltshire, and he was very famous for his city landscapes and the details of his skylines. And after just more of a glimpse, he could capture all this amazing detail.
Yes.
And he was a London schoolboy.
Yes.
And he was just noticed how good he was drawing. He used to do them
Yes.
in his pastime, in his hobby,
Yes.
and then the people took notice of him, and they could
Yes.
see what a gift
Yes.
he had.
Do you guys have visual memories?
I have barely a memory at all.
Everyone has a memory.
Yes.
Not me. My memory is just terrible.
Oh.
That way of painting isn't my forte. My way of doing anything artful is sort of winging it, you know. I just sort of pluck what I can from my brain and see what happens, really.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's always a leap of faith.
Yeah.
But this artist, he's got his own gallery in London.
Yes.
Wow, that's
You can go and
fantastic.
visit.
Very nice, very nice.
And he's been awarded at MBE
Oh,
for his
wow.
artistic talent.
Very nice.
Yeah. So you can imagine what struggles he must have gone through
Oh.
Yes.
going back then.
Mm.
And we talk about education and,
Yes.
you know, sit at the back of the class and
Yeah,
Yes.
not being noticed or just.
Yes.
yeah.
But
He's been
that
nurtured.
didn't stop him. That didn't stop
Yeah.
him.
Yes.
And the way he sees the world has now been celebrated in this
Yes.
way. And, you know, people are wanting to buy his art. And
Yes.
isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Very good. Yes.
Yeah, I've done well since I made that video about my life story.
Yes.
I got more views than anyone else, and I thought they think I'm amazing. You know what I've been through,
Yes.
what I achieved so far in my life. You know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think it's always good to take inspiration.
yeah. And people are amazed, so I can't. Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. And when I tell my story to different people, they think I'm marvellous, you know.
Yes.
And being with Susie, my boozy Susie,
Mm-hmm.
No.
she was worse than myself, you know.
Yes.
And people were amazed how I looked after her.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Mia, what about the way that you express your art? How do you like to do that? Do you like painting and
I
drawing?
do. Yes, sometimes. Yes, I do it Mondays. Yes.
On Mondays?
Yes, I enjoy. Yes. Oh, sure. Yes.
Oh, the art social.
Yes.
Amazing, yeah. Wow. It's really exciting to know that there's someone
Yes.
like Stephen Wiltshire who
Yes.
is neurodiverse.
Yes.
I think we've all got talents.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. And this
Yes.
is what it's about. It's just about getting it out there.
Yes.
What's going on?
So, Babak,
Uh,
what's your lucky charm?
a watch.
Tell me more about this watch.
It can bring you good luck. And gold.
That sounds fab.
Have you come up with a lucky charm?
Coined. Yes.
Coin.
The coin. Yes.
Like a big coin?
The bank coin. Yes.
A big coin.
The
That's a
big-
really good one. Mr. Phil?
A picture of my late boozy Susie. Yeah, still think of her, and I'm in that flat still, where I live, you know.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
And that brings a warmth to your heart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She died 18 years ago, my boozy Susie.
Yeah.
And the reason that I call her boozy Susie, she started drinking, she did.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, my lucky charm would be a conker,
Oh yeah.
because I always like to pick up the first conker of the season
Oh yeah.
and keep it.
Yes.
And I like the feel of the conker. It feels nice, shiny and...
Yes. Yes.
Is there no song to it? Do the conker.
No, conga. Not conga.
Do the conker.
The conker.
Come on,
Conker.
come on,
No,
baby.
The conga, not the
Conga.
conker.
Is that
Yeah,
Gloria
yeah.
S? That's Gloria Estefan, though.
Who sang
No, it's
that?
black lace.
Black
Oh.
lace.
With the black lace.
Come on,
Yeah.
baby. Do
Yes.
the conker.
Do.
I've got some cowl. I've got a shell.
Yes.
I've got a glove from my son when he was first born. I've got St Christopher.
Yes.
I've got a couple of Marys. And some coins. So my purse has got more charms than anything else
It's
now.
like a Mary Poppins
It
purse.
is a Mary Poppins charms.
Let's
Yeah.
ask you a question about it.
Yeah.
What do you do with your charms?
Just keep them in my purse.
What does it bring you?
Well, it makes you feel like, I don't know, it's funny, isn't it? Like, makes you feel like a bit, makes you feel a bit comfort, I think. Yeah.
And what do you do with the charms? Or
I just keep them in my purse. These are things I've found on the floor. Apart from my son's glove.
do you like the charms, or
Yeah, I
do you
love
go to Ireland again, or?
No,
I would go to Ireland again, yeah.
For the greenness or?
I would.
And what colour top is Andrea wearing?
Green.
Green.
For envy.
Green is the
Green
theme.
for envy.
Island. Or green for luck, because it's all about luck.
I could wear this and they'll be like, gypsy. Do you think?
But I think this is you look like a leprechaun. I think this is an interesting discussion though about. So this poll shows nearly half of the population of Ireland feel lucky, and maybe part of that is because they believe that they have luck, and therefore they see luck, and luck comes to them. So what's that about?
It's like superstition, isn't it?
So reversing back to
Reversing, yes.
I'm trying to engineer this. What do you think? Okay, do you have any superstitions? And if so, what are they?
If you walk under a ladder, it's going to be bad luck.
Yeah.
Oh, that kind of superstition.
If you see a magpie, you have to give it the salute. Because it will bring bad luck if you don't.
But it's not, this is apparently, it's definitely...
That's one that I do believe.
Yeah.
And if you see 2, it means
Luck.
good luck.
And 3 for a girl, 4 for a boy.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
I've never seen 3 magpies together, but
Yeah.
yes.
What about black cat? Not going to cross your path.
Meow.
That's a lucky. I think that's lucky.
Love a black cat.
When I was,
What is a leprechaun?
a leprechaun's supposed to be lucky.
No, what is it? What creatures is it? How we can
Not
see them?
really. It's like a lucky Irish small person.
Can we see them, or is it on the ground? Or how do we see
I
them?
don't think they're real.
I think you got to go looking for them.
So how do they come out then?
So Baba, you need to go looking for a leprechaun.
From where?
you got to go find it.
When I was a little girl, there was a superstition. I don't know if I made it up or I got told it, but there used to be a railway and a bridge, and if you walked over the bridge when a train went under, you had to stand on one leg and count to 20 until it
Oh
got.
my God.
Oh, wow.
Is that real?
The final thoughts are, you can't control the wind, but you can control the sails. Thank you. And goodbye.
That's it for now, folks.
Hey! Community focus. Community focus. We're here for you. With me and you. On our point of view. As far as you're in North London, the podcast crew. A week in review. We're here for you.